What's up, everybody? I want to talk about these rappers and the effect they have on young black men and society as a whole. You know, young black men, our identity and culture have been hidden from us. We've been following these rappers, and these rappers are basically leading young men astray, leading young men to hell. And I just want to bring out a few scriptures to let black men know that they're the people of the book, that we're the real Israelites of the book. That doesn't mean that other races are bad. Everybody should love each race, but we have to get this knowledge out to black men because we were we the one given the law to teach to everybody. So that's our job. And if we don't do it, if we don't do the commandments, if we don't teach, we suffer. The world suffer. So it's important for us to get it out there. We'll start off with Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all that are upon the face of earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people, because the Lord loved you, because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers. As the Lord brought you out of a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. So God said that us as black men, we're a holy people. That means we're separate. There's certain things that other people do, other men do, that we can't do. And I'm going to expound more on that by going to Deuteronomy chapter 28. It talks about a group of men and women who would be cursed if they don't keep the commandments. And it talks about the blessings if we do keep the commandments. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. However, if you do not obey the Lord your God, and do not carefully follow all his commands I'm giving you today, all these curses will come on you and overtake you. One second. Pulling it up right now. Cursed shall thou be in the city, cursed shall thou be in the field, cursed shall be thy basket, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all thou settest thine hand unto do, until thou be destroyed, until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doing, whereby thou hast forsaken me. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto you, until he have consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest possess. And verse 28, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, and thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind groping in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Yeah, that's what's going on right now for black men. We're being oppressed, and This is all because we won't keep these commandments here in the Bible. Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations where the Lord shall carry thee and lead thee. Yeah, that's what's happened. It became an astonishment, a proverb. Everywhere we go, we have a name for us. Nigger, parch, monkey, darky. Just degrading terms. They're all proverbs and bywords. I'm just reading a little bit of the curses. I just want you guys to know where to go, to see what's going on, to know you black men know your identity. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Yeah, that was slavery. You had sons and daughters, but you wouldn't enjoy them. Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. That's right. Everybody's lending to us, and we don't have anything to lend to anybody. All of the businesses in our communities are owned by different races. So we know this curse is prevalent. Moreover, all these curses, 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Here's the reason: because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of our God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. So this isn't any other race doing. This isn't a white man doing. This is your doing. This is your doing, black man, and we have to do better. You have to take accountability for our actions. Get in the scriptures, do them. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, for a wonder, and upon thy seed, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger and thirst and nakedness, and in want of all things. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until it will destroy thee. The Lord shall bring nation against thee from afar, from the end of the world, as swift as the eagle's flight. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person at all, nor show favor to the young. Yeah, and this is what happened in 70 AD, the fall of basically Black Jerusalem. Titus was able to sack our land and take us as slaves because of this right here. We were worshiping idols and we weren't following the Bible. From there, we fled into Africa, and then we were taken into slaves. Verse 54. So the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes should be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. And so this is a prevalent curse right here too. Going back to the thing with the rabbi. This is what's going on. His eyes should be evil toward his brother, and toward his brother. Got these rappers teaching and saying, you know, kill out black men, kill this, kill that. You know, that's an evil eye. So we know this is true. Um, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shalt thou serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the fold of their foot have the rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fare day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. That's right, because we refuse to keep the commandments. Our life will hang in doubt. We're scared to get shot by the cops. We're scared. We're scared that even the young people in our community are going to kill us. We're scared of gangs. We're scared of getting shot in our communities. So your life is constantly hanging down. In the morning, thou shalt say, God, word, at evening. And even thou shalt say, O God, word, morning. For the pain of thy heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies, bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. That's what happened. Taken from the West Coast of Africa and sold as slaves, just like the curses said we would do. And it happened because we didn't keep the commandments. But I want to talk about the blessings. It ain't all doom and gloom. Just give me one sec. This is the blessings black men and black women will get if we keep the commandments of the Bible and we put away all of these satanic traditions of men like Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. They're all pagan. We're not supposed to be doing it. And that's a big part of the reason why our ancestors went to slavery. Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today, the Lord will set you high above all nations on the earth. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. You will be blessed in the city and blessed in the country. The fruit of your womb will be blessed, the crops of your land and the young of your livestock, the calves of your herds and the lambs of your flocks. Your basket and your net and throw will be blessed. You'll be blessed when you come in and blessed when you go out. The Lord will grant that thy enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction and flee from you in seven. So the Lord is going to constantly protect you. You keep his commandments as a so-called black man. The Lord will send a blessing on your barns and everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land he has given you. Whatever you do, you work on, the Lord's going to help you. You want to do this trade, electrician, the Lord's going to bless you with that skill. But, of course, you got to put in the work. The Lord will establish you as his holy people, as he promised you a note, if you keep the commands of the Lord your God and walk in obedience to him. Then all the people on the earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord. They will fear you. So people are going to see that they're going to respect you. They're going to respect you. Like when I was complaining about we're not getting respect. This is why. Because a lot of people know who we are, but we don't know who we are. respect. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. See, the curse is flipped. We read the curses of Deuteronomy. It says they will lend to us. But if we do what he said, if we do what he say, we will lend to other nations, and we won't have to borrow. We don't have to worry about that. The Lord will make you the head, not the tail. So we're gonna be the head. You won't have to worry about, being poor, being you pay attention to the commands of the Lord your God that I gave you this day, and carefully follow them. You will always be at the top, never at the bottom. Do not turn aside from any of the commands I give you today, to the right or to the left, following other gods and serving. So if we do the commands in this book, we will be blessed. You see it there. And we saw that in the curses of Deuteronomy what Moses wrote. You've seen the transatlantic slave ship, the transatlantic slave trade. And we see how black history fits into it. So now that we have this understanding and we know who we are, we shouldn't be following after these rappers, who sold their soul. Now that they sold their soul, they're creating this fake culture, and our real culture is in the Bible. We're special people, we're special men. That's all I'm saying. And we shouldn't be following these leadership because they just want to snatch your soul, and you have to protect yourself from these satanic people. The music is bad. You listen to that thing all day. You're basically brainwashing yourself to think that way, to think devilish thoughts. You know what I mean? And what they say won't come with a reward. And if you follow it, your end won't be good. So I'm gonna go to Proverbs 24, verse 1. So this is for you young black men that want to be rappers. Inverted men, stay away from it. Grind honestly, go to college, learn a real skill in college, coding, IT, nursing, um, engineering, stuff like that, or like become an electrician, plumber, and provide for yourself honestly. In the long run, it ain't gonna be worth selling your soul just to look cool on TV. But this Proverbs 24, verse 1. Be not thy envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, for their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. That's right. That's these rappers, man. They study destruction, and all they talk about is killing, selling drugs, sipping lean, convincing young black men to go into prison. Nothing good coming from it. Now I'm gonna go to Proverbs chapter 4, verse 24. Put away from thee a forward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. So you brothers out there rapping about killing and selling drugs. The Lord said, put away perverseness, put away mischief, put away trouble. Don't rap about that stuff. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna go to Proverbs 18, verse 4. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So if you're rapping about death and negativity, that's what's going to come to you. And if you're listening to it, you're programming yourself for death. And that's what you're going to manifest. The law of attraction is real. So now that we know who we are, that we're the chosen people of God, and His curses are on us, and the only way to get blessings, get our blessings, is to do the commandments. But I want to expound more on what Jesus said to black men. This is Hosea 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So where Jesus said we're destroyed for lack of knowledge, like only knowledge is these mixtapes. And I'm giving out real knowledge to help you brothers out. Hopefully you brothers share the knowledge. And as soon as you get this knowledge, and you use the commandments, get your blessings. You know what I mean? And some of these rappers try to make hanging out on the corner cool. I'm gonna take you to scripture, Isaiah 51, verse 20. The black men of all, of so-called black men, or really the Israelite men, talked about uh, black men hanging out on the corner. It was happening since then. Isaiah 51, verse 20. It says, thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy God. So a lot of brothers think it's cool to be on the streets. These rappers try to make it cool to be on the sidewalk selling drugs. Jesus said, you're full of the fury of the Lord. You're full of the rebuke of thy God. But there's ways to controvert that. Open up the book, read it, you know, read it, you get the blessings. So black men put away this death culture, and, and let's get the blessing. Uh, one more scripture. Um, And that's it. Go to Romans chapter 1, verse 16. As the men of the Bible, we have a responsibility to teach the true word to the world. Give me 1 second. Romans chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then has the Jew? What profit is there of circumcision? Much every way chiefly, because that unto them were committed the oracles of God. So unto black men was given the oracles of God, and it's the Jew, so-called black men, then the Gentiles, the other nations. And our job is to teach this truth and to teach people to keep the laws in the book and be at peace. You weren't made you weren't made to be a thug or be in jail. You know what I mean? Our destiny as black men and our purpose is much greater than that. That's all, man. If you listen to this video, thank you for listening. I'm coming out with more videos, and subscribe. I'll take care now.